Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Good people see hostility rising daily.
All the Philadelphia listeners, West Philadelphia listeners, you tune in live to Let the Hebrew Speak, live on WPEB88.1FM. And today we're going to touch on a topic that needs to be talked about. We're going to touch on a topic that's a fairy tale that we've been following for a very long time. And what's that fairy tale called? The myth about hell. That doctrine about hell, we taught that you're going to die. When you die, you will be stuck with a pitchfork and a red man in a suit. That is not the truth according to the Bible, man. If you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, that's not the Lord meant for us to be, man. You understand that? Now, with that being said, we're gonna get right into this topic. Now, give me second Peter's 1:16, Quadra. All right. The myth that you follow by hell come from a man called Dante, on a dream he had called Dante's Inferno. Now, during the time of the 1300s, the man named Dante, right? They was having a great schism, a great war between the Neri were the so-called blacks, and the Galapi are the so-called whites. Now the Galapi won that battle, won that war, and they became strong, decadent, and great over money. You understand that? Now, with that being said, this man Dante, because the Galapi, the organization he had joined, became very great and strong and decadent over money, he had a dream of a mythical place called hell. Now, in that dream, it had 33 chambers of death, one for each sin, with 3 stances. The stances are Inferno, which is hell, Purgatorio, which is purgatory, and Paradiso, which is heaven. This is where you get your concept of hell from this man named Dante. He showed this vision, this dream, to another man named St. Thomas Aquinas. And St. Thomas Aquinas took this philosophy and doctrine of hell and pushed it all over the Roman Catholic Church, which is why it's doctrine today. Which is why the Roman Catholics follow this concept of hell, and so do you in the Christian church. You understand that? Leaving a place called hell, what's going to happen to you when you die. The same with Islam, they believe in hell too. Right. They believe in hell. Right. You understand? But today we're going to show you the truth according to the Bible, that there is no hell. The way they teach it to you. Hell is right here on the earth. Hell is a condition on this earth. We're going to show it to you in the Bible that hell is played out right here on the earth. You understand that? Give me 2 Peter 1:16. My quiet, give me Matthew 10:28.
Come on. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables.
Say it again.
For we have not followed cunningly devised fables.
This philosophy, this myth called hell is a cunningly devised fable, man. It's a lie. But it was cunningly devised. And it don't match up with the scriptures on the Bible, man. You understand? Now, give me Matthew 10, verse 28. We ain't following those things.
Matthew.
We're going to follow the truth according to the Bible in this word. Go ahead.
Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28.
Come on.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Say it again.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Don't fear the ones that can kill your body. Go ahead.
But are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill your soul. Why? Like, don't be afraid of the ones who just kill you. You understand? They can't kill your soul. Your soul is a spirit. Go ahead.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
What does it mean to fear the one that can destroy your soul and body in hell? That's talking about the Lord, man.
Right.
What do you think living in the ghetto is? With all the murders, the drugs, the crack selling, all the diseases we living with. Heart attacks, lupus, diabetes, high blood pressure, AIDS, STDs, murder, drug selling, killing, all these things going on out here. That's living in hell.
Right.
And you live in this hell, and then the Lord will kill you. You understand? Fear the one who can make you live this kind of lifestyle and then kill you. Who does that? That's the Lord. And now with that being said, that's describing a condition of torment, man.
Right.
Extreme pain and anguish, man.
Right.
You understand that? It's a wonder that we living the way we live and still surviving. Because we live in extreme pain and anguish. We living in hell right here today on this earth. Ain't no place you gotta die and go to. It's crazy. Right. Like we gotta suffer the way we suffer in the ghetto and then die and go to hell again all over again. Man, that's nonsense. Right. That'll be an unjust God. And Most High is not unjust. Give me Psalms. Give me the book of Psalms real fast.
Come.
Give me the book of Psalms, the 18th chapter, verse 4. You understand that? And let's talk about King David. Everybody know about King David. And he's going to describe the condition that he in right now as hell. Now, David fighting enemies on all sides, the other nations and his own kind, his own people, who were trying to kill him. You understand that? And he described it as a state of hell, a condition of hell. You understand? The Bible don't say David died and what the hell do it. They don't say they do it. No, they don't say that. But he's describing hell nonetheless as the condition that he's surviving and living in. Like we living in the ghetto every day in America. Read.
Psalms chapter 18, verse 4.
We'll take it down to the end of verse 6, all right? Read.
The sorrows of death.
Say it again.
The sorrows of death.
Man, this grief or sadness that he's suffering, go ahead.
Compassed me.
I mean, it compassed. It was all around King David. Go ahead.
And the floods of ungodly men.
Men who don't fear the Lord. If you're ungodly, you don't fear the Most High. You do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, not fearing the Lord. You're an ungodly man. Who are the ungodly men today? Your so-called pastors, your so-called preachers, your so-called imams, your so-called politicians. They are ungodly men. They can pass them all about. Go ahead.
Made me afraid.
Made him afraid. Why? They was trying to kill King David. Go ahead.
The sorrows of hell.
Let's say it again.
The sorrows of hell.
Why did David say the sorrows of hell? Why he say that, man? Because he lived in a hellish state. All the men going on trying to kill him. He lived in a condition that's this anguish and sorrow and hell. You understand? You know what? Listen, we talk about it all the time, don't we? I'm going to bring hell on you, man. I'm going to bring hell down on you. That's something we're going to make your life miserable. Give you anguish and torment in your life. Same thing here in the Bible. And it's not talking about a place you're going to go to when you die. Read it again. The sorrows of hell compass me about. Talking about the grief of sadness being in a hellish state, man. This place or state of torment or destruction that King David is living in. That's what it's talking about. You understand? Talking about that. Let me tell you something too, man. When you really go into the scriptures, you're going to find out that what you're being taught is a lie. People always say, well, you Hebrew Israelites, y'all always go into the Old Testament. Well, we're supposed to go into that. How are you going to learn if you don't go through the whole Bible? How are you going to learn? Like, it makes no sense, man. Give me Romans, the 15th chapter, I think it's verse 4. Where Paul said you learn from the things aforetime. Is it 4 verse 2? I
think it's 4.
4? Okay, yeah, get it for me. You're supposed to be able to go into the Old Testament to read these stories on what to do and what not to do. And also read when you was going off, what happened to you. And when you was doing good, what happened to you. Read.
The snares of
hold on, not too much. Hold on. While I read.
Romans 15 and 4.
Go ahead.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Say it again.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Well, written for our learning, meaning what? We're going to learn from these things, man. You understand? We're going to learn what is hell and what's not hell.
Right.
When you live in a certain state of condition, you're going to know, yo, this is hell from the Lord.
Right.
You understand that? Why? Because of what we are not doing for him.
Right.
You understand? What we are doing wrong. Go ahead.
That we through patience and comfort through the scriptures might have hope.
And listen, real fast, when the Bible said the word aforetime, the word afore means before in time and order. You understand that? So what was written before Paul wrote these words? The Old Testament. And he said you want to learn from these things in the Old Testament. You understand that? You're going to learn what is hell, what is not hell. We're learning right now what hell is.
Right.
It's a place or condition. Not some place you can go to when you die. We can get that in the Bible too. That the doctrine, the philosophy pushed in the Christian church and the Catholic church is not supported by the Bible. It's not. You understand? Go back to Psalm 18 to finish reading, my father.
Psalm 18 verse 4. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord.
Suffering of the body and mind is distress, man. That pain and anguish. That's what he considered as being hell. Go ahead.
And cried unto my God.
He cried unto the Lord. Go ahead.
He heard my voice out of his temple.
Go ahead. What verse you at?
Verse 6.
Go ahead.
And my cry came before him.
And his cry came before him, man. You understand that, man? That's describing a condition. A place of torment, man. That King David is suffering. You understand? That's what describing hell is. Or hell as. Now, I ain't reading not one place that they said that he would be stuck by a pitchfork and a man with a red suit. Y'all read it?
Nah.
I ain't even heard it talking about no red man with a pitchfork in the suit. I heard that? No, I ain't heard that. But I do hear a state or condition. You understand? That's being done to him on the earth. You understand that? On the earth. Not nowhere else, man. So that philosophy and doctrine they teaching you in the Roman Catholic Christian Church and in Islam is a lie. You tell me something. You mean this all the drugs we got in our neighborhoods? You tell me we living good? That ain't hell? The gunshots, the death, the murders, more than 2 million black men in prison a day. That is the black men. That's not counting the Hispanic and Native Indians. Right. That ain't hell. We live in hell right now today in this land called America. You understand that? Listen, we'll take a quick break.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with fight beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that